Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, YouTube. If you do like the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out. Um, Today we're going to be talking about the day before. Um, it did finally come out today, so it is an actual game. Um, if you are currently playing it, you may agree with my standpoint or not. I've been out and about in the world 3 or 4 times because you have to leave the protective zone or your safe zone in order to go out into the open world. Now, this is a beta. Or early access, sorry. $40. Do I think it's worth $40? At the state that it's in, no. A lot of the stuff that was said in the trailers and in the game and whatnot, sadly, is not true. This is not right now an MMO. It is not an open world type game. I'll go over some Steam reviews too. I'll pull up Steam so you guys can kind of look and see. I mean, you can go on there yourselves, but it is a fun game. It's decent. I feel like it'd be a lot better with friends. Like if you have a group of like even one more person, but you can have groups of 4. So if you have you and 3 other people, it'd probably be a lot of fun. You know, running around the streets and whatnot. The zombies are very linear. I will say that. They line of sight and then they just run at you and growl. Nothing more, nothing less. I haven't been out during nighttime. I don't know if there's a
Alright,
nighttime or
gotta get
not
shit done this
as
time before
currently of
radio
yet. But there's nothing really special so far. With the zombies. I will say when you go in the open world, you can fight players no matter what. Um, Also, this guy is like fully kitted with like $50,000 worth of gear, and this game came out 4 hours ago. So, anyways, but yeah, the open world, you know, PvP, you can fight anyone you want. You can sneak around. I ran into someone. I didn't get the clip, sadly, but I ran into someone and I literally just sneaked around a few things to avoid them. I was out of ammo, so that's another thing. There is no melee in this game. It's a survival game, a zombie game, mind you, with no melee aspect. There kind of needs to be. Um, and when I say open world, this is your map, okay? So these are the areas that you can go. Now it is a decent size, um, but there is another big issue with this. So you can kind of see it's decent, but it's not open world aspect by any means. Um, that also being said, a lot of the buildings that you run across, especially in the city right here, they're locked. Maybe 20% of the buildings you can actually get in. Probably less, actually. Again, it is early access, so they might open up more eventually. But for the development hell and whatnot that they kind of went through and etc., that being the only amount of things that and buildings that you can loot. I mean, basically, you have to stay on the street and loot cars, loot crates that you see, and other aspects. So that is kind of a letdown. Um, Again, the upside is you go in and you can just fight anyone. You fight groups of people, one person, you know, 1v1. You know, you shoot and then zombies do come out. Again, the sad part is they're very linear. There's no real uh danger there, and that was one thing I was looking forward to, was the PvPvE. Like, you fight someone, and then you have to worry about a swarm of zombies coming in and fighting you. Sadly, that is not the case. Some of the buildings do have a decent amount of zombies, so you do kind of have to watch out for that. Server implication is kind of bad at the moment. The servers are not optimized at all. And they didn't open up enough servers. Like, it takes forever to get into a server. You have to find the right server, and then by the time that you do, if it's full, it won't even let you get into a queue for the server. It just tells you it's full. And you have to look for another one. So you have to constantly refresh, and then when it's, high pop, not full pop, you have to hope that your internet connection, I guess, is good enough to get in. Otherwise, it won't let you in. They don't have that many guns and whatnot at the moment, which is a little sad. Again, early access, it's gonna happen. There's only a few extraction points that you can do, which is fine, that's expected. But yeah, it's definitely not what we expected. For the reviews of the game. As you can see, a lot of people are reviewing this game, and only 13% of this is positive. Again, I'm okay with the game. I'm not against it, but I'm not for it. There's definitely better games out there right now. Again, it is a early access. They have time, but they also had 5 years of development hell in order to get everything together. I mean, as you can see, no melee in a survival game with zombies is very much a letdown. People are saying the game's a scam. I mean, it is an actual game. It is decent, but I wouldn't go to the extent of some of these people. And then with this one, it is kind of an extraction shooter. I saw someone say it was like Tarkov with guns or whatever, or Tarkov with zombies. It kind of is. But yeah, again, I will be playing it. I will be testing it out, maybe getting some videos and whatnot, and going from there. I'm just hoping they add more. It's, as I said, right now it is kind of a letdown. I mean, everything about the open world stuff and whatnot, they took down. All those videos and whatnot, they took them down, which is a little sad. I am hoping that they add more and whatnot in the upcoming months, and this game can be what everyone was hoping it was supposed to be. But yeah, I hope you find this video useful, and again, if you enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you guys want, you can find me in game, Dogecoin28, and I'll see you in game. Later.